Hello to everybody. How are you today? As you know, we are going to have our weekly business presentation. So here the questions are not going to be answered. That's why you have a sponsor or team leaders to solve them. So I'm going to confirm that the sound is okay and we are going to start. Okay, it seems that's working. So let's start. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. It depends on where you are watching us. Particularly here in Spain, good evening to everyone. Today, 9th of February of 2016, and welcome to the official presentation of FortAdPays. Welcome if it's the first time you hear me, and welcome to all the guys that come every Tuesday. I would like to thank you for attending this presentation. The aim of the presentation is to offer the opportunity to hear a new business. So like many of you are new, we are going to do a detailed presentation. The fact is that I don't know the information that you have or you have heard from FortAdPays doesn't matter, because right now I invite you to listen the next minutes, pay attention, and take notes of what I will say, because you will discover how to participate in this new concept of revenue share, and especially how can you earn money each 30 minutes. I would like to introduce myself. I'm Jose Frank, and I'm an independent member, as anyone in this room that is registered. So after that, you will know why all the people is so happy with FortAdPays, that is a marketing platform and global advertising. So let's start to explain the first slide. What is FortAdPays? FAP, as we call FortAdPays, is an advertising platform for users, merchants, and companies to advertise their products or services. Nowadays, many people understand the profit of diversify and develop 2, 3, 4, 5 or more business, and all of them have to be promoted. Something important is that FortAdPays is an international platform, and the factor that we have is that FortAdPays shares a high percentage of its earnings with his active customers that have bought revenue share packs, also called shares. So what do I have to do to be an active customer? I just have to watch 4 ADs per day, or buy a vacational package called Surf-Free Plan, because the distribution to qualified members is done every 30 minutes. We turn now to one of the most important parts of the presentation. Who is the owner of FortAdPays? The owner is a business group called Ford Marketing Group, in which the president is Pedro Ford. He's a person who was working more than 20 years in a bank. He's an entrepreneur with many qualities that have led him to create this such amazing business model that is FortAdPays. It's a model with many products and projects in different sectors and countries in upward trend. So let's pay attention to the keywords of the last sentence. We have new projects. We have it in different sectors, located in different countries, and all of them are elements in upward trend. So the different projects are properties, raw material, online advertising, online shops, manufacture and development of own products, ISO certification, and a sport betting company. Where do we operate? We operate in almost everywhere in the world. As you can see, the business model is really attractive. Spanish people is the largest, and this is because the language of the creators of the project. But this is simply a fact because FAP is growing so fast in all the countries. As you can see at the bottom, we are currently in the place 7,804 of the Alexa top sites, and in the place 582 in Spain. Let's talk now about the vision, the mission, and the objectives. On our vision, we can say that we want to be 1 million users in 2016. The last week, we had 101,000 users registered, and today we are more than 119,000 users. We continue our weekly growth of more than 8,000 users and more than 8.7 million paid since we started in 2014. 1.7 million paid. The key is the little phrase. Only those who know where they go can overtake the difficulties. For the mission of Fab, we want to help thousands of people to generate online income because online advertising is in uptrend, and we only have to check all the ideas that we see in all the social websites. People want to start working from home, make online money. They like to share his winnings with the family, friends, university partners, etc. And all of this is so great for our business. To end with this slide, the objectives are to be in the top 1,000 of Alexa's top sites. This is something difficult to measure or quantify, but it's something that we are going to reach because FortAdPays is constantly improving and innovating. Which products or services do we offer? We have two types of advertising services, with or without revenue share. These are the IDs without revenue share. We have login IDs that are the pop-ups advertisings that we see every time we log in the back office of FortAdPays. With PTC adverts, we have guaranteed visitors because they earn money each time they click on the ID. PPC are IDs where the advertiser, after buying a pack with banners, it will spend every time a user clicks and visits the final website. The advertiser only uses their cash of this pack each time that a visitor really clicks the website. Text IDs that are IDs that have no graphics, just text, and banner IDs that are IDs that people see the banner for a certain number of days. So these can be fixed or animated. Let's now look at revenue share. What is revenue share? Revenue share means to share a percentage of the company earnings between all the customers that have bought our revenue share packs, also called shares, and met the requirements of surfing 4 IDs per day or buy a surf plan. In the case of the pack of $1, the company shares equitably the 75% of all packs sold between all the customers that have bought that packs and are qualified. The 21% is distributed in commissions to our affiliation program with unlimited width. This means that you can have as much referrals as you want. The 10 levels provide commissions of 8% for the first level, 4% for the second level, 2% to the third level, and from the 4th level to 10th level, it's 1% to each one of the levels. To summarize, we can say that with revenue share, I can advertise my business, take new opportunities, and earn profits every 30 minutes. What do the users receive in exchange of each purchase of revenue share packs? First of all, visitors to your website. Packages contain 5 visits to advertise other business or websites. It's really important to know that FortAdPays sells advertising. It's not a financial product. They just share a part of their profit. So in second place, revenue share every 30 minutes. Each 30 minutes, FortAdPays shares a huge percentage of its global earnings to all its members that own shares and are qualified. Remember to watch the 4 daily IDs or to buy a surfer plan to be qualified. So that brings me now to talk about the pack with revenue shares. It has a value of $1, the pack that we call 1 per 2.2. Each pack includes 5 visits and it has a return up to 220%. The 50% goes to repurchase and the 50% goes to cash. So it's going to be 110% to cash and 110% to repurchase. Remember that we share the 75% of the global pack earnings, and we have an affiliation program with 21% in commissions. So you can see more graphically in the table which are the levels and the commissions that corresponds to each one. From level 1 to 3, we have 8%, 4%, and 2%, and from level 4 to 10, we have 1% to all the levels. So as you can see, we have 6 range for which you have to ask your price to support sending a ticket when you reach the requirements. The first range is pre-baby fapper, requires 1,000 share earnings, 500 in commissions from direct referrals, and 2 active direct referrals. The price, if you the price is a virtual medal in the back office. The price if you qualify for baby fappers is 250 in cash. The price if you qualify for senior fappers, it's 500 in cash and 500 in repurchase. Okay, yes. The price if you qualify for big fappers is $1,250, and the same amount to repurchase. The price if you qualify for junior fappers is a trip to see a full group project, and the last and best range is WoW fapper. It requires 250,000 share earnings, 100,000 in commissions, and 200 direct referrals. Then you get the fabulous price of 2% of revenue share and 2 rings per user. This is because many people it's working in a team, and if you reach the WoW fapper range, you can have the two rings. So let's talk now about the priority number 1 of FortAdPays, that is the sustainability. The first pillar of our business are our revenue share advertising. The second will be advertising sales with our revenue share, login IDs, software plans, etc., which are direct revenue for the company. Sales through own IDs are our third pillar. And the last and more powerful pillar is a diversified business group support. This is the most important part, the group of people behind the business, the administrator, the legal team, the support partners, the programmers, the financial guys, and especially the Fort marketing group, providing an extra financial muscle to further strengthen the company. So let's go now to register and earn cash every 30 minutes. We have here 3 steps. First step, we register with our sponsor and add funds with our payment processor. We have to go to finance and add funds. The second step, we have to go to finance, we buy the shares in purchase shares, and we surf for webs in BYDs, surf IDs, or we can buy a vacational package to be qualified. And the third and last step, you can add your IDs and withdraw money by any of the processors. If you need information, ask questions to your sponsor. He or she is going to be really happy to help you. In the second point, check the tutorials in our main page, also in the Vimeo channel. And we have a third point, that is the frequently asked questions. We have a list of lots of questions that can solve that can be solved in this list. So we also have the official channel in Facebook, the group, that you can ask your questions. And it's all. I'm sure that you like this project as much as me. FortAdPays, it's changing lives, and soon it's going to do the same with you. And of course, I hope you come again the next week. But don't do that alone. Come with more friends. Come to share the opportunity to meet this awesome business. So I say goodbye for today with my preferred phrase. So don't ever let someone tell you that you can do something. Protect your dreams. I'm Jose Frank from Spain. And as always, it has been a pleasure for me to present the business. See you next Thursday. Bye.